Hello everyone, and welcome back to Single Quest. Today, I've got a special sword. Yes, you saw it come up on the hotbar, and that's one thing I like about this little scroll over, tell you the names thing that they've implemented in Minecraft, and that's simply if you rename things with an anvil, you'll get to see what their name is. And yes, this is the Dismemberizer, because today, what I've found with the levels that I got from those liches is I have created the perfect sword for what is possibly something I've overlooked in the game, which is getting heads. The Dismemberizer has Vorpal 2, Looting 3, and Sharpness 4. That means, friends, that not only is it probably able to kill everything, but when it comes to getting heads, it should, technically, be the most efficient thing in the game at doing so. Now, I don't think there's actually a way in vanilla Minecraft for getting things like, skeleton and creeper heads. But wither skulls are about one of the most important things I can get right now, because the next boss I should fight is that guy. And you know what? 3 isn't going to be enough. If I want to build another portal gun, I'm going to need a few nether stars. Oh, wait a minute. I know where I'm going. Anyway, what we're going to do today is I'm going to experiment with this Vorpal 2 sword. See, the portal guns are kind of glitchy-ish. That's okay, though. We're going to head into the nether, and we are going to see just how well the Vorpal 2, Looting 3, Sharpness 4 should work. Now, regular withers drop their skulls with Looting 3 on a iffy basis. I want to see how well Vorpal 2 will actually do anything. Because I didn't realize this. The last time I tried testing out a Vorpal sword, I ended up testing it on things that don't drop heads, as in a book and spiders. So, that was kind of a waste last time. This time, however, oh boy, I can't wait to kill things with this beastie of a sword. However, step A, of course, is find our prey, and blazes don't count. We might as well just use our regular sword on them. If I can find some actual... Oh, pigmen don't have skulls either. It would be nice if they did. You know, even though pigmen are a pain to kill, I would totally try to kill it. I totally would do that. Just for the true fact of going to kill pigmen. Alright guys, I will meet you when I see some mobs, I guess. Aha, the first thing to meet. The Wrath of the Vorpal Sword. And... nothing. That's fine. There's a second one just over this ridge. Ooh, 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 ooh. For some reason it's lagging a little bit right now. That's not good. Come on. Okay, how's my health doing? Fine, but nothing so special just yet. That's a bit of a shame. But you know what? Even after killing 2 mobs, come on. You can't expect to get it right there. Now, if I got a skeleton skull, that would be pretty awesome. Let's kite him over here a bit. I don't want him to fall in the lava. I know there's no knockback on this thing, but still, I don't want to take any chances. He says, as that skeleton tries to knock him back. Oh, pay attention. Did we get anything besides coal? No. That's alright. I'm ready to use this Vorpal blade on anything and everything that might have a chance of giving me heads. Because, you know what? I'm going to give myself a new single quest goal. I know that this Vorpal sword is probably extremely rare to get, but I want to get at least one of every head on display somewhere. That means a zombie, a creeper, a skeleton, and, of course, the withers. But the withers also have another purpose that I need to get them for, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Bad. Okay, I should not be doing this. I should be paying attention. Especially when I'm outside the blaze. Hang out. Yes! Oh my god, we've already got one. And the blazes are coming out of their little problematic hole. That's bad. That's okay. That's why it's always good to have more than one sword. Don't want to kill the skeleton here. He'll fall off the edge. I do want a skeleton head, just for novelty's sake. Come on. give me your head! And don't knock me off the edge. This is getting very dangerous. Did I even kill him? I did. Okay. We're gonna be using the Vorpal sword for everything that could give us a head. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is not a good place to be in. That guy is probably gonna stay there. Alright, let's explore the rest of the fortress. That's probably the best thing I can do right now, especially since that other wither is in a place I can't really get to him. That's the biggest problem I'm seeing right now. I'm in a... Oh, there's some up here. How did they spawn up here? Oh, the fortress continues. Okay. Grab our Dismemberizer valiantly, because in Single Quest, I am thy hero. Okay, let's, get him. Anything? Oh, we got... That's the looting 3, probably, that's giving me these swords. Not that the swords are bad. Well, okay, the swords are kind of bad. They do not do for me anything special. Okay. Where do we want to be now? I don't know, but we probably want to equip our bow. It was probably a very stupid idea to avoid using this. Okay. There we go. 2 hits, 1 blaze down. I'd have to say, that's awesome. Alright, so... how in the world are we gonna get that one wither that's sitting there on the edge of the land? About the worst place he could have been in. And yet, possibly, if we dig through a wall, we might be able to find him. But to find him would probably mean accidentally dropping him in the lavas. That's still not exactly worth it. Oh, there he is. Okay. Unless we make a 3 wide hole for him. Pigman, I'm afraid you're going to take a dive. No, fall damage doesn't count, so you can't get mad at me. Yep, here he comes. Okay. Ooh, 1 hit. No skull, though. I mean, sometimes... I'm just happy to... Wait, did he drop a skull? No. No. Okay. Onwards, my friends! Okay. I'm in one of the most dangerous places in this entire fortress. And I'm loving it anyway. So there he is. Mr. Wither. Leave me alone. Okay, somehow he found his way to me. You gotta be careful with these fires. They might just end up burning all the items you came here for. That's 2 Wither skeleton skulls. Within, what, 5 minutes? God! This Vorpal sword. You'd think it was overpowered. And I have to say, based on how difficult it is to get wither heads usually, I'm glad there's a workaround. You've got to have a specific sword, which is fine. I mean, if I had to fight, anything from Lewis Carroll in the very near future, I'd rather have the mystical sword of wither-killing might than not, and have to fight it with my bare hands. I feel a little bit bad forgetting the name of that thing. Let me think back. American McGee's Alice. You've got to fight. The Grolgoth. No, that's from Rayman 2. Damn it! Oh, give me a bit. I can't believe it. The name of that beastie. I'm gonna hate myself later, because honestly, Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite things, just because of how crazy it is. I love sub-reality, honestly. Okay, maybe not. I mean, surrealism, that kind of thing. Salvador Dali. Lovely things like that. Jabberwocky. God, how did I forget the name of that? I knew it was gonna come to me, and because if I didn't, I would have shamed my family. And by my family, I mean myself, and that is as bad as anything else. It's like saying you're a gamer and then failing at, you know, fighting the boss that you know most about. So, well. Oh. Is that magma cube guarding the portal back? That's pretty intense. Yeah, by the way, this other sword is also is also looting 3. So, it's not like I'm losing anything by switching back and forth with swords. No, in fact, I'm just trying to preserve the Vorpal sword for as long as possible. Why? It's a friggin' Vorpal sword! Ugh! I always imagined it being, like, a blade that would just cut Yeah, I named it Dismemberizer because I can just picture it taking mobs and just throwing them into little piles of pieces. Arms, legs, heads flying everywhere. You might not picture it that way, but my gosh, it's looting 3 and Vorpal 2. I don't, you know, if this was actual Minecraft, I'm not sure. I think it would be something like the Bane of Arthropods and Smite enchantments, where you shouldn't be able to have looting and Vorpal at the same time, just because it's like, oh yeah, quadruple item chance. Or 5, because it's even Vorpal 2. And yet, it's just so delicious. I definitely need to slay some zombies and skeletons, though. I mean, withers are great. Wither heads, necessary. So, this is absolutely wonderful. Anyway, I'm gonna set up the hobbyist steam engine. Because that's what I'm doing right now. We can worry about talking about how crazy it is to have a roommate that makes a drink for us. And you know what? He said he was gonna make me a fireball, and then he asked if he wanted to put an ice cube in it. And I asked him, "What's an ice cube?" Because I didn't realize that an ice cube was just an ice cube, and it wasn't the name of a different drink. Oh my god, that was so funny. Those were the days. People say that like it goes out of style. Honestly, like, oh yeah, when I was a kid, blah 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 blah. Well, when I was in university, hell. Life was so much better. And why was it better? Because it was crazy, it was new, you don't even know the people you live with, but you know what? That's how it goes. Okay. Here's a couple chests to start off with. No, seriously, I would totally, like... When they say that university and college are the best years of your life, I believe them wholeheartedly. Like, no joke. You meet your best friends. You might not necessarily know what you're doing, but you don't have to. I mean, you change your major a whole bunch. That should be proof enough you don't need to know what you're doing. And anybody that's gone to university knows about changing their majors. So, you know, I am not the exception to the rule. I am the one who's lived it. I know what it's like to survive for 2 weeks on nothing but a box of Pogos and, like, Sugar Crisp. And there wasn't really a need for me to do that either. I just did it anyway. Because my meal card had run out at the end of the year. Oh, wow. You feel pretty bad. I mean, sure, you've got enough energy, thanks to the Sugar Crisp, to keep going. But you do feel pretty bad, since Pogos, man, they're just not something you want to eat long term. Okay. Dismemberizer. We are going to find us some mobs, and we are going to find us some heads. And, oh, villager zombie. Alright, fine. I really should have been carrying my weakness potions with me, just so that I could, you know, convert some villagers. 3 brainy zombies. Yeah, that seems fair. You might not know it, but brainy zombies have about, what, double the health of regular zombies? They're pretty crazy. Okay, this is my Vorpal sword, right? I mean, I'm not seeing anything right now. No special results found. Yep, that's it. Very curious. I mean, you know, maybe I'm expecting too much. But after already getting witherheads within 5 minutes, I can expect a few. Maybe? Okay, zombie time. Maybe it takes like 20 mobs. Oh my god, that guy dropped 3 heads at once. Did you see that? I just killed... okay, 2. I just killed a 2-headed zombie. Wow. That's intense. Alright, so... my goal of getting heads... okay, seriously... has been amended to get one of all, you know, creeper head, zombie head, skeleton head. It's been amended. I'm now required to get those 3 in a single night. And... you know what? I've already got the zombie portion done. So let's find some more skeletons and creepers. Oh, and now that fireworks are in the game, heads actually do sort of have a purpose. As in pretty fireworks. Not a big purpose, mind you, besides decoration. trying to blend in with different mobs. Seriously, that would be a nice addition. If wearing a head would mean that mobs of that type didn't attack you, that would be pretty boss. Think about it. Like, you're wandering through the woods, like, with, like, skeleton armor, and the skeletons don't attack you, but, like, I don't know, maybe the zombies do, or the creepers. Or just wearing a creeper head when you're in your base, and the creepers don't touch you. I would totally get behind such a thing. Is it cheating? I don't think so. Okay, I gotta kill skeletons with my other sword, spiders, I mean, because they obviously don't have a head I can kill. Okay, something I've noticed about the Vorpal sword. It one-hit kills sometimes, and when it does one-hit kill things, that's when they drop the head. All other times, it just seems like it's a usual sharpness 4 sword. Being that is the case, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking that maybe if you had a Vorpal sword that was not sharpness 4, it might actually be better because you'd have more chances to just ultimately kill something instantly. Whereas right now, yes, a skeleton head. For a game that I've never gotten these items before, I'm halfway done. I now need to get a creeper head, and I'll have my goal complete in a single night. God, that would be awesome. I'll put them up on my wall, I'll put them on pikes around my house to discourage other mobs. Seriously, there should be some functionality that these heads have. And they don't even need to tell us what they are. Like, just throw in a Secret Friday update for heads. I think if this is all the enchantment does, I definitely believe that maybe Vorpal should be a thing that's in the actual game. Because I don't know of any other way that you get heads from regular mobs. And if you're wondering, I kinda did look it up. And yes, if you kill other players with a Vorpal sword, there's a chance that you'll get a Steve head. Why do you want a Steve? Because it's a Steve head. Of course. There's no reason to want them other than it's a Steve head. You want to complete your collection. Come on. I don't think it drops the head based on what the player is, unfortunately, which would be amazing. Like, you know, if I managed to kill Tech Wonder 117 and he dropped his head, that'd be pretty awesome. You know, if I killed... Oh, there we go, a skeleton head! I mean, we've already got that variety, but still. Creeper, you're next. Okay. Come on, come on. Eat Vorpal. Nothing? Okay. Okay, now would probably be a good idea for me to be having the Creeper Soul Shard, just because I gotta kill creepers for their heads. Why not, you know, add in the functionality of charging a Soul Stone at the same time? That would be a little bit better. Now, I'm not too concerned about all this. God darn it! Okay, yeah, if they blow up, you don't get their heads, obviously. How to get them all in a single night. This is kind of difficult. I didn't say it'd be easy. In fact, nobody said using a Vorpal sword would be easy anyway. And I've already got a lot of what I wanted. So, I gotta be happy right now. Okay, yeah, we just need Creeper. We just need Creeper, and we've got all of them at once. Okay, so where would they be? Up on the hill, maybe? Creeping around? Nah, probably not. This sword is amazing. Okay, out of everything else, like, it's got a functionality that isn't in the regular game. Looting is fine, but getting heads as an ability, oh boy. This is now my favorite sword. Like, forget about fire aspect, forget about damage, forget about even that silly... Well, wait, no, Bane isn't that special. But seriously, I would give up a sword with fire aspect too, to have a Vorpal 2 sword, seriously. And it's still kind of sad that you can't move enchantments from one item to another, but I guess there did have to be a limit, or you would just go crazy in this game with everything you ever wanted. Now, there's still a bunch of items that I haven't really figured out what they do yet, like the Disjunction enchantment. A villager priest offered to give me a Disjunction 1 sword for a few emeralds, and I did. it turns out, I haven't tried it yet, but apparently they do extra damage to Endermen specifically. Which is awesome. I don't know why they called it Dismemberment and not like... no, Disjunction, sorry. Dismemberment's the sword I'm wielding now. Now, it's almost dawn, so I need to do this. Come on, I gotta find creepers and take them out before it's too late. And what do we call dawn? See, sometimes it'll just kill them firsthand without doing it. Oh gosh, okay, it's almost dawn. Well, when things start burning is definitely dawn in this game. So if I can find some more creepers before they start burning, then I'm okay. Is there any in the ravine, maybe? Wait, there is something in the ravine. Is it a creeper? No, it's a zombie. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, God. Come on! Oh, they started burning! Oh, time limit's up! Oh, rats. I guess we've technically failed. But, at the same time, all of these creepers are ones from the night. So, maybe I can kind of get over that problem. In the fact of, if I find some creepers running around now, they were technically still part of this experiment. So, it'll be a quest beaten if I can kill a creeper that's around here right now. Kind of like this zombie. Well, if it dropped a head, it'd be part of the contest. Let's see how we did as far as heads go. 2 zombies, 2 creepers. No, 2 zombies, 2 skeletons, 2 wither skeletons. Well, you know what? I didn't know how well that challenge was gonna be. I mean, I could probably amend the challenge, and there's that Disjunction 1 sword. I could probably amend the challenge pretty fairly and just say the challenge was get as many heads as you can in a single night. And I got 4. 2 skeletons, 2 zombies. In fact, getting 2 from a single zombie is still really, really amazing. I don't think anyone else could really expect that to happen. I mean, what's the chance? That's like the Looting 3 and the Vorpal just kinda said, you know what? We're dating. Alright, so seeing as there's not a single creeper around here for me to finish the challenge with, I'm gonna have to say challenge complete, but if I ever do, like, see any more creepers, I'm totally gonna try and cut their heads off. Because, at the very least, getting all of the heads is part of the challenge. Like, it's in the spirit of it, definitely. Get 1 of every head. And now that I've got a Vorpal sword, that is definitely something that I would say, if anybody else is following Single Quest, and is trying to complete some of the challenges that I have, try to get all of the heads is a great one, because you definitely have to randomly enchant a Vorpal sword. There's no rhyme or reason. You just have to behead everything you see, like that skeleton right there. Ooh, he just pissed off Pigman. Yeah, that's good work, buddy. That's pretty fun. I wonder if Pigman AI is the same if they get shot by a skeleton or not. Now that skeleton come in the nether fairly often. Like, do they all gang up on that one skeleton until he's dead, just as usual? Or is it just usual? Like, if one skeleton pisses off one zombie, that zombie's gonna go kill him. But all the other zombies aren't gonna care. I don't know, because Pigman AI is a bit different, isn't it? Maybe there's some withers up at top this time. Yeah, let's go get them. Oh, and there's one right here for me. Thank you very much for waiting. Ah. Oh, God. Ah. Fire resistance just in case. I mean, once you've got a ton of magma creams, you just can't go wrong with... Where the hell is my bow? There it is. You can't go wrong with just being prepared all the time in case. Okay. I mean, if you've got it, use it. Is always a great rule of thumb to have. Like right now, I've got what? 50? No, not 50. I've got like 10 gas tiers at home, or 15, like we saw last time. There's no need to just be skimpy on the regen pot. Okay. I'm usually a guy who likes conserving resources a lot. Like, probably more than most. So, it's a little weird for me to be saying that, honestly. Come on, skeleton, get off the parapet. You couldn't be in a worse position. I know, I don't need skeleton heads anymore, but novelty! It's for novelty. There we go. Nothing. Oh well. Blazes, blazes, blazes. Okay, that's fine. And pigmen. Not too concerned about them. Okay. And gone. Whew, sometimes you do just have to take your time. Seriously, there's no rush in Minecraft, so don't let your running into the face of battle be the thing that kills you. Again, I speak completely from experience, and from letting things kill me by running into them. There's been at least... Okay, yes! Third Wither Skull, which, you know, counts as one, because the other ones are in the backpack, but that's okay. As I was saying, there was at least 2 people. And one of them's my good friend Yusuke, who I've been playing, you know, Mindsy and Skyblock with in the past. At least him, alone, was saying, why don't you make Single Quest a hardcore series? Well, thanks to the Mistcraft linking books, that would be technically possible, because if anything ever happened, you could just teleport home real quickly. The coward's way out, sure, but at least you wouldn't, like, just die. Because that was always my issue, was the first time I met the dragon, he pushed me into the end. There was... into the void, right off the bat. And he did it again this time around, if you've watched that episode. I had my backup plan. It worked out. But if I didn't have my backup plan, I wasn't on the ball, it would have ended there. It would have been impossible to beat Minecraft on a hardcore mode. Am I going to do it sometime? Maybe, but maybe not. That's the thing. It would be sort of boring, because I'd have to record everything I did, just in case that I died that day or not, because I wouldn't want to, like... Okay, guys, we're gonna skip ahead to this part. Oh, by the way, I died just walking into lava. See, I just don't think I'm in the mindset for being in a hardcore world just now. At least, if it's the same goal of killing the dragon, maybe not. See, the thing is, Single Quest has always been, I've never killed the dragon, so I'm going to play the game with my sole goal being kill the dragon. And we've already done that. We've succeeded. Shouldn't Single Quest be done? But see, that's where these Wither Skulls come into play. That's where the Hydra comes into play. That's where killing liches comes into play, okay? Now that I've gone into the Feed the Beast mod pack, there's still the fun of playing around with new stuff I've never seen before. But the goals are still there. Beating the game by fighting the big bosses. The big bosses might have changed, but the idea is still the same. My singular goal is, as an adventurer, be victorious. Gosh, stupid wither skeleton. Yeah, go on. Why can't I hit him? Yeah! I'm totally willing to take some fall damage to kill this sucker. There we go. That's the looting activating again. But still... well, it's okay. Honestly, this Vorpal sword deal... you know, being the victorious hero, using a sword, slicing heads off of enemies... this has gone a lot better than really I could have hoped for. Think about it, okay? I've got, what? 5 wither heads now? And 2 of practically everything else? This is a legendary blade. It is. This is the thing that stories are made of. I am Fwipp the Virtuous, chopping people into teeny tiny bits for my amusement and profit. You can't tell me that that isn't the stuff that, you know, stories are made of. Alright. Don't hit the big man. Oh my gosh, you could make a carnival game called that. All you'd need for a game of Don't Shoot the Pigman would be a bunch of pigmen standing behind you while you play at a shooting gallery. And gradually, pigmen would run in front of the targets at the shooting gallery, kind of randomly. So as you shoot things, there's always that danger of shooting the pigman. Because if you shoot the pigman, all the ones that are standing directly behind the hero will totally gang up and just kill him. There is no mercy with pigmen if you have ever fought pigmen before. They don't care if it was an accident. They're just going to kill you. And they're going to kill you with a kind of killing speed that not many have known. It's not quite as fast as if you walk into a group of 8 pincher beetles and they all try to get you. Because that is even faster. But pigmen are pretty boss. You do not mess with pigmen. Alright. That would be pretty fun, though. I don't know if I could build it myself. I would need to have a pigman spawner. Oh my god. And to build a pigman spawner, I'd have to kill 600 pigmen and use a soul shard, or cheat one into the game, which it's not something I'm really into doing. Here in Single Quest, I don't use cheats that much. When I say that much, I mean, well, okay, I might go into creative and fly back to somewhere I'm working on if I died, just because you don't want footage of me running all over the place, especially in the Twilight Forest. If I died at the Lich's Tower, yeah, okay, I flew over to get my stuff again. If it took a long time to do something, particularly building the Boots of the Traveler, okay, yeah, I have kind of given myself some free ones. But I did say in the beginning that there should be some rewards that I can decide later, because Minecraft is not the best, honestly. If you get into, like, an abandoned temple in the middle of nowhere, or you succeed at doing something particularly epic, you have to admit that Minecraft kind of stiffs you. There's, like, even if you would have got some, you know, some iron ingots or gold ones, it still feels like there should have been more, right? I'm not wrong here. Minecraft loot, when it's in naturally generated chests, like in a jungle temple or something, it's really hard to really feel like, yeah, I earned this. And why? I don't know if it's balanced. I mean, you could totally give us some more loot game. Not like we're that horrible a player. Yes, skeleton head. Ah, that's nice. Well, I wonder if getting a skeleton head means I now have a chance to just not get a wither head. Because aren't the chances the same? I don't know. I don't know how Vorpal works. Like, did I just mess up my chances for getting a head from a wither because, oh my god, I shot the pigman. Well, I believe I just failed my own game. It's gonna be a bitch and a half to get out of here now. Do you want to kill me, buddy? Yeah, he wants to kill me. Alright. Radius of damage means all the pigmen up there are gonna want to kill me. And probably any of the pigmen in this fortress over there are going to want to kill me. Also, all my armor is almost gone. So I'm going to put the heads away. I should probably put the dismemberizer away too, but I'm not willing to do that. Not yet. I want to see how bad it is. Like, if I turn corners in here, am I just going to die because, you know, pigmen. Okay, there's a pigman up there. Does he want to kill me? He seems uncaring. And those pigmen could have run off the wall and killed me already too. Okay, so radius of damage seems like I'm safe. Unless... okay, I've already learned from watching some pretty important videos. I think it was Exuma that did it. Don't quote me on that. That when it comes to pigmen being aggressive, they never, ever forgive you. It's not in the code, apparently. And somebody that knows a guy that can go in the code, that's amazing. Like, that just makes your video so much more important to watch. But the deal is, they never stop wanting to kill you if you attack them. But they do despawn, and then new ones respawn, and that's where that myth came from, apparently. So right now, I'm wondering if I've been far enough away from the spawn area, or at least from my portal. Because the way that the fortress is all mazy, right? You can't make a map in the nether. The nether's a terrible place to have a map. The ceiling, you know, you don't need to think twice about why this is a problem. So if there are pigmen around here, are they going to want to kill me? There's no way to test that besides getting killed, because if they want to kill me and run at me, I'm gonna have to attack them backward. Back attack. Not pretty. Alright. Well, we got our wither heads. We got our other special heads. And, hey. I'm not making a getting head joke on Minecraft today. You can throw that one to the wind. You can make it yourself. But I'm not going to. You can go somewhere else for that. You can go in the bathroom. All I care. Nintendo Capri Sun references for the win. Okay. Oh, well, I guess time does happen in the nether. I didn't realize that. To everybody out there, keep on questing, guys. Making up challenges for yourself to beat is about one of the funnest things you can do in this game. And I still need to find a creeper head. So, see you next time, and have a good one.